Let's go to a comment. Let's start with Patricia Cabo. Why do we vote when we can help people in more direct ways? And I think she's referencing the election in South Africa.
Well, Patricia, I honestly don't know why you would ask such a question, because let's face it, there is an understanding that if you live in a democracy like South Africa does, it means that the primary stakeholder is the individual South African voter, for example. It means that that particular individual owes allegiance to the state and therefore has constitutional rights. In fact, someone might even take it further and say, has an inalienable right, which almost translates into a birthright. You are part of a group which is in charge of that particular society, and you go to do the exercise of electing individuals so that they can play certain roles and reflect your concerns, reflect your interests. In other words, the president, the chief justice, the cabinet ministers, the ambassadors, and what have you, they are employees of the primary stakeholders, the voters. So that is why you have to go and vote, because it is a society. It is almost like a political cooperation whereby every individual has equal shares in that political cooperation. It is not a family. And therefore, there is no particular individual, like a king, for example. A king presides over a kingdom or a monarchy that renders the people who live in that particular kingdom or monarchy, it renders them subjects, not citizens. And the difference is very simple, Paul, because when you are a subject, you do not actually have constitutional rights. You don't have rights, actually. Because why? Because you owe allegiance to an individual authority. And it is that particular individual authority that actually has almost every power you can think about. He could even decide to ration the oxygen that you breathe. And there isn't much really you can do. Yeah. And so he can only grant you privileges because you don't have rights.